Present time in Skull Cave. Me and my child Kit Helois are watching TV broadcast. Kit said, Papa, volcano in Iceland is educational information. Helois said, now we know all about it. Kit said, it's better than horse riding and jungle adventures. Helois said, yes, I am glad you, Papa, didn't let all the adventures outside of this jungle because there is so much adventures here. I said, okay, both of you, don't want to go to Iceland with me? Kid said, Papa, you showed us this because we are going there. Helois said, that's to Iceland. Why didn't you say to Papa? I said, we are really going to explore the Ascent volcano cave there. This can get bored. Kid said, we are never get bored. Helois said, Papa, when are we going? I replied that we are leaving tomorrow. But first there was a great unfinished business, our ancestors, 14th Phantom, which is indeed to be accomplished. And then me and my kid Helois set out for Iceland. Helois asked me, Papa, why did our ancestor 14th Phantom go to Iceland? I answered, they were chasing a murderer. An Icelandic sailor they called the Iceman, a cold-blooded icy murderer. We are going to find that place where our forefather catch that cold-blooded robber, Iceman. Its information is written in Phantom Chronicle. That's many of our Phantom ancestors also tried but failed to find that place. Our ancestor 15 Phantom also tried his best, complete the unaccomplished work of his father. And his son, 16 Phantom, had also worked tirelessly. Now time is running out. We have to succeed where they are failed. Helois said, Papa, 14 Phantom and his son 15 Phantom and his son 16 Phantom. That was long time ago. And why did you say that time was running out? Kid said, Papa, well the volcanic cave, they are not to be safe for long, because they will all be destroyed when the next volcano erupts. I replied, Kit, you are right. Kit said, what are we going to find there in the cave before those caves get over? Helois said to Kit, Papa said, well, tell us after reaching there. My guess is there something scary, it's something very strange. That's why Papa is not telling us. Oh my gosh, Helois, you think so? Helois tell kids. That may be the bones of 14 Phantom, which his son and later then grandson has going to find. Kid said, is their grave empty? Helois said, that grave is a sign of 14 Phantom until we find them and bring them back to in the skull cave. We had seen on TV that it was told the eruption of EG on 2010. Had the cave there are weak, the next eruption will destroy all the caves there. Helois said, if we don't find our great-great-grandfather in their caves, he will be buried forever in Iceland. I replied after listening to both. I think both of you should first tell the story of this discovery. First of all, our ancestor 14 Phantom is in the skull cave, and we are not going to Iceland to collect their bones. You both have good curiosity. He come to know about his death in those caves. My name is Ashish Prakash and welcome to all of you on VETAL YouTube channel. Today's Phantom Comics in English, detailed storytelling on Phantom Sunday story number 181, Iceman. The Phantom created by Lee Falk. This comics written by Tony DePaul and drawn by Terry Beatty. This comics published in 13th November 2014 to 7 June 2015. In India, Regal Comics, The Phantom number 10, published in 2021. A sea voyage that was not written in history. The Vikings reached the shore of Bengala in the 10th century. Almost another 800 years later, a poor farmer found a silver plate which working in his field. Then the poor farmer started digging more. He discovered the Vikings' silver hoard, and this poor hard-working Bengalian farmer family suddenly become a rich. The Viking silver hoard is the treasure that the Vikings used to collect any valuable things, and most of it was kept hidden. In the 19th century, when the Iceman heard this story, he set out for the treasure. The Iceman killed many people around the world during port and sea voyage. He was also killing in petty dispute over gambling and women. Eventually, Iceman reached when the treasure was, and looking at it said, "It was very beautiful. I tell you guys about this. Those who had brought this treasure, my ancestor. I want to meet the person is whom this treasure of our heritage is discovered." I further told the children. 14 Phantom was not happy about this, and he chased down the killer Iceman because the Viking silver treasure is bring take home to Iceland by his rightful heirs. And he started killing the farmers. The news reached the deep wood. Now the further story in the word of 14 Phantom. The killer is on the run leaving Bangala. I'll bring him back, my son said. Yes, Papa, he will have to face justice here. Yes, my son. Till I come back, Deepwood, security is in your responsibility. Okay, Papa. And I quickly set out in the pursuit of the murderer. Perhaps the killer imaged himself to be the repatriating of the national treasure of his home island. Or does he wants to run away from Bangala with the treasure? In 1813, I Phantom started moving forward, chasing the killer. When will you be back again, mister? I replied, Walker. Keep this for the cost of taking care of my horse. The owner of place was surprised to see him and said, Okay, sir. With this much I can buy 50 horse. I'll take good care of it, Mr. Walker. A passenger on the ship said to me, I am glad that the Bangala was left behind. I hear the killer, the Icelander, is on the run. I replied to him, Yes, I have heard the same, my friend. 1813. Arrive in Iceland. The Iceman, bloody murderer, is here. He come to know that someone is following him. There is a strange man. He has disappeared when I wanted to know him. But he probably want to know my hidden things. Don't take this prize of yours before I leaving. And one who is following me is this one is here. Look who following me. Iceman put higher killer for me. One of them attack me. But he does not know that the phantom also has eyes behind it and lightning fast. If you want to fight, grab my overcoat. But his knee is broken. I assume you are not the robber who wants to take my money. Because the robber demands money from his victim to rob. But you want to kill me directly. The killer was knocked out by my punches. But this was not the first killer. I don't know how many killers the Iceman had put after me. I did not stop chasing the Iceman. I keep following him. It seems, Iceman, your work is over. Iceman said, Yes, it is almost done. Don't ask what I have hidden here. Okay, this is your personal matter. Iceman said, knowing that you have taken the right decision, but I feel someone is watching me. Iceman, no one here. Nobody knows you here. You are safe. Iceman said, You are a worthless. I don't need you anymore. Cold-blooded robber was killing in front of me. Old Jungle says, Phantom is faster than lightning. And I threw the Iceman off his horse. He said while running, Who are you? I am that man. I will take the valuable you stolen back to Bangala. Iceman escaped, masked stranger. Then the Iceman reached the natural cave of the Lakal. He was going to hidden the last bag of silver. My cleverness and my bold step had everything here in the depth. Now my work was completed. I also reached where he has left his horse. Maybe he will come back to get his horse. It was a summer evening and night in Iceland. I had to catch the man people who were calling the Iceman. One day over. Doesn't Iceman have to go back to the town? Is it not a wrong decision for me to wait for him here? Iceman disappeared here near these rocks. Is the Iceman last plan? Does have he have plan inside this deep cave? This is a little hope to catching him, dead or alive. I have to find him for justice. If the Iceman is still alive, I'll try my luck to find him. Iceman has hidden that silver treasure inside this cave, even deeper than Vikings. Iceman is a killer. I was moving forward following his footprint. He is claiming his rights on the silver treasure of the Vikings. Deep inside the dark cave of the earth, he has hidden the valuable stolen by the crime. Iceman had done this very wrong. Time stopped for a while. I come to know before I fell the ground. Why did he tie the legs of his horse? If Iceman had not bound his horse legs, he would have come sooner. But he did not. Now I understand why. Iceman said, "Who are you? And why have you come here following me? I spent 2 days for an extraordinary man like you. It was ploy to trap you. This is a compliment to you. Your hand is badly injured. If I leave you in this condition, you will slowly die for bleeding. But I want to end this fight between us. Either one of us will see the light of day again." Wow, it's good. You are standing on your own. That's why I am calling you an extraordinary man. I am very seriously injured. I stood in front of the killer and said, "This is my time has not yet come." Your time hasn't come yet? Are you kidding? You are not going to die now. I said, "You don't understand." Iceman said, taking out my pistol. Now I understand. You could have taken out this pistol with one hand, which is very dangerous for me. Your other hand is no of use. Do you want to say something else before you die, masked stranger? I said, "I took an oath many centuries ago to fight like you. I devote my life to ended piracy, cruelty, injustice in all its forms, and my son and their sons will follow me." I saw the Iceman point a pistol at me and said, "Goodbye. This fight is over. Will I ever be able to face a man like you?" And I did what no one could do. I put my injured hand behind his back so that I can take out the pistol with my left hand. Old jungle says, the phantom can beaten the electric light. If I had not dodged his bullet, he would hit my ears inside the skull. My wife and my son are waiting. The killer Iceman was right when he said that only one of us would see the light of day. And immediately set out to heal myself. I asked for help at the seaport. "Come here, my friend." The ship surgeon removed the bullet. Iceman tried his best to kill me. After 5 days, without any support, I looking at the sea on the side of my house. After coming from Iceland, I made a map of that place that I had to make while there. Within 1 year, my forefather 14 Phantom were killed fighting against injustice, and his son became 15 Phantom. He and his son 16 Phantom tried their best to find the Viking silver hoard with the help of the map, but without success. Present time, you both must have understood why have we come here. Keflavík International Airport. Papa, I can't believe we are here. Welcoming to Iceland. Let's take your pooch. Kid said, "Helloist, maybe he not seen the devil. How did he came out?" That's unusual. I said it's not used to flying closed. Devil, hey boy. A beast, look at those jaw. It's monster. I make up for this loss. Take it. It's okay, my friend. And we headed out to where the volcano and nature formed caves. This place hadn't changed a whole lot from what our forefathers saw in 1830. This is where our ancestors chased the Iceman. This is mentioned in the Phantom Chronicle, which happened here probably 18 miles away from here in a place made for a volcanic cracks local crater. All this is written by our ancestor 14 Phantom in our Phantom Chronicle. Our ancestors found their way through the labyrinth of caves built between these crevices and come out without the Viking silver treasure. This is where the Iceman landed down. Hello said, then what is the delay? Kid said, then let's see what is below. We have to complete the unfinished work of our forefather. He would have wanted to do the same. Okay, Papa, let's follow the map. Papa, in the Phantom Chronicle, it is written that our ancestors 15 and 16 Phantom come here to find the Viking silver hoard. How will we find the silver treasure when our two forefathers could not find it? Papa, why didn't 14 Phantom come himself after recovering? I said, you probably won't believe it. Because of a conspiracy in which a commander of jungle patrol has killed him. Kit, I will tell this story some other time. Hello said, Papa, this is a very unsolved mystery. Our three phantom ancestors could not find that treasure. How do we find out? I reply, because they don't have the devil to find the stolen silver treasure. Kit said, Papa, we have come a long way. Let us not lost down here. I said, we will not lost follow the devil, Kit. Kit said, Papa, I think we will not able to find the treasure and devil want to be able to find the Viking silver treasure. Hello said, Papa, we don't know where the devil is taking us. I replied, Kit Heloise, the devil is moving almost according to map of our ancestor. And I don't think at all that devil will not be able to find the silver treasure hoard. But you never know what the devil cannot find. And what did he get then? There is a cross marks on the map. Well done, my boy, devil. Kid said, Devil, you did amazing work is this. The skeleton of Iceman, who shot down our ancestor 14 Phantom. Iceman had fired from this pistol. I picked up the Iceman skeleton and said, our friend has done a lot of digging around here. Let's start from here, where this skeleton is. Hello said, Papa, how do we know the silver treasure is buried where he ambushed and killed 14 Phantom? I replied, we don't know, Heloise. Maybe our trick will be worked, because this is the last place. There is no space beyond it. Eventually, Kit Heloise finds the Vikings treasure. It was stolen from Bangala by the Iceman in 1813 and brought here. Heloise said, Papa, we can't take them all out once. Have to take it many times. I replied, okay dear Heloise, we all go together. Kit said, I am fine. When we come here, I have seen all the way. I said, my dear children, if you lost your way, then stop. I will find you. Kit, what are you thinking? Papa, it was fun. We took out all the treasure. Papa, I was thinking, okay, let it be go. Son, Kit, what is going on in your mind? Kit replied, I was thinking about your work, a great work that was started by our forefather 14 Phantom and completed by you. I am still a child, then I will become a phantom. That's what, Papa, I was thinking. Everything is kept at the ship. We'll travel by several days to reach this treasure at home. We travel by aeroplane. Bangala, where the Iceman killed for the Viking silver hoard in 1830. I called, Mother, get up and come out. I want to talk to you. The old woman started thinking to herself, I am dreaming in which I heard voice. You are the oldest woman in this family. The old woman knows me and said on seeing me, you are a phantom, the ghost who walks. Your family has been doing farming here for 200 years. Do you know what happened that time? The old woman said, my great great grandfather was murdered here. I have been hearing from the elder of our family. You must know because you cannot die. You are immortal. Ghost who walks the phantom? I said, now also tell this story in which your ancestor get justice against his killer. The old woman said, did phantom find him? I said to that old lady, all that is recovered in what was stolen from your place. It just took a little longer. In the morning, the old woman told everyone in her family about the last night. The phantom brought back the valuable Viking silver hoard. Grandmother touched her, that treasure, and saw it. Now she will not be able alone. Look, she has come. Old woman said, we have gathered here to make a decision. The ghost who walk advised us to take a wise decision for the treasure because this treasure is historical heritage. I hope you must have liked a comic story of my ancestor 14 Phantom. My ancestor 16 Phantom founded the Jungle Patrol, then the 14 Phantom. Everyone knows the Phantom was the commander of the Jungle Patrol. Then what happened? That from 15 Phantom to the today's current 21st Phantom, the commander of Jungle Patrol is unknown. Full of mystery and adventures of my ancestor 14 Phantom, the end of the commander of the Jungle Patrol. Until then, goodbye from the Phantom.